Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update. January 16th, we're rocking and rolling, getting through January. Or hopefully, all those listings are piling up. It's going to be a great big spring for everybody. And a swing, apparently. All right, let's dive in. I don't love this first slide. This is awkward. Big face. Big Donny. Honestly, look, thank you all so much for all the messages on Facebook and some of the congratulations. Very cool. I don't get to be recognized for stuff like this without all of your guys' amazing success. I didn't sell any of the homes you sold last year. Over 22,000 homes, 12 billion in sales. You all did all that. So thank you all for your hard work. And I guess, the only reason I really care about stuff like this is because it continues to lift our brand up and continue to lift our reputation. So I'll keep doing my best. And if we get a couple of these, cool, but it's really all because of all your hard work. So thank you all so much. And I'll keep trying to be the best leader that I can be for all of you all. Moving right along, there's two great leaders there, Mike and Steve. They did some MVR contract updates. If you missed that live session, that is on the Samson University and the Cardinal Nest. So go ahead and take a look at that. Next week, just to, not a Samson thing, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up, a Buffini coaching live event for free. We saw this one on the Riz Media event. I thought it'd be a great opportunity. 12 o'clock next Thursday. I'd encourage you to log in there. Lots of great intel. Let's dive into our weekly market report. See how that market's coming out of that holiday slumber there. 18,679 shows. That's the numbers I like. Look at that. Up 47% over a week. Up 19% over last year. The buyers are coming. Like I told you guys, last year at this point, our rates were a 1.25% higher. Hopefully this, now it's through the holidays, got all the buyers are out. I've been around at all these masterminds and HQDUs, and everything I'm hearing is a lot of more traffic. People weren't getting traffic in December. They're getting the traffic in January. They're getting the traffic in open houses. Buyers are trying to peek around the corner and see what's going on. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Contracts were flat from a year ago, but up 28% week over week. New listings, almost 1,200. That's 28% more than last year at this time. 79% more than last week. So we know that we're going to keep growing on that as we get into the spring market here. Then that active inventory, under 7,000 low homes, still 29% more than we had last year at this time. So I love that. More homes, more showings, a lot more activity. That's good for us. So, love that snapshot. North Central Virginia, we've got 4,900 showings, 46% more than last year. Love that. 22.5% more than last week. Contracts down 22% from last year, but again, not a huge number. At least they're out. They're going to start writing. It's going to start coming. 11% more contracts last week. New listings, 373. That's 9% more than we had last year. Love it. Get those listings out. Obviously, I'm not even going to say 53% more than last week. We're going to continue to see that week-over-week growth. 2,500 active inventory, 41% more on the market than we had last year. So 46% more showings, 41% more listings. I like that. That's more activity than last January today. That's the sign of a market that is hopefully going to be hot and heavy on both sides. Baltimore Metro, 10,500 showings, 18% more than last year. Love it. If you look down at active inventory, just under 5,000, 31% more than last year. 20% new listings. More listings came on this week than the same time last year. Those are great stats. Positive momentum coming into January, especially compared to last January. Maryland, West Virginia, Panhandle, 47% more showings than last year at this time. Our active inventory, 1,600, 15% more than last year. That's actually kind of shrink. We're going to start to see some bidding wars here in Maryland, West Virginia, Panhandle, I think. 75% more new listings than last year. 200 new listings hit the market this week. I love it. Good stuff. Our last one here at Southern Maryland, 31% more showings than last year. 40% more inventory in the market, 72% more listings than this week last year. All that super positive. This is maybe the best weekend market snapshot we've ever had. I love it. It's going to be a good January, good February, and just positive stuff for everybody. We love to see action, right? Buyers, sellers, transactions, stuff. That's what we're looking for in real estate. Top performers for last week. Blake Herring, number 1 in volume. Great job, Blake. Keisha Washington, number 2. Sean Blaze, number 3. Aaron Probasco, number 4. And Lana Schitterer, one of the OGs here at Samson, number 5. Way to go to our top 5. Top 5 in transactions. Tina Roach out of West Virginia. Way to go, Tina. Keisha, a double number 2 this week. Great job. Lana Schitterer, number 3. Elizabeth Wilson, number 4, and Jigson Lee, number 5. Great job to our top 5 performers of the week. One Street Company, I bet you guys had a couple big ones if I know you all. So, number 1 in volume for the week. I'm guessing we had a couple big sales in there. Bob and Ronald Group, number 2 in volume. Shepherd Homes Group, number 3. Carolyn Young Team, number 4. And Cindy Boxing Company coming strong out of that Woodbridge area, Prince William, number 5 on teams in volume. Great job. Top 5 in transactions for the week. Bob and Ronald Group, number 1. Shepherd Homes Group, number 2. One Street Company, number 3. Carolyn Young Team, number 4. And One South Realty Group out of Richmond, number 5. Fantastic job to our top 5 individuals and teams for the week. Awesome, awesome work. Got some great lunch and learns coming up all over the footprint. National Harbor, Haymarket, Bowie. Lots of great growth coming. Would love to introduce you to our team. Got a lot more coming in February. You can always go to joinsamson.com to hear and to schedule with one of our team and or to see when the upcoming events are on the schedule. Recruiting rewards. If you refer somebody to us, you get those recruiting rewards, guys. Introduce them to us. Let our great recruiting team do the rest. We'll close the door. HQDUs, a lot more announcements here. We got Waldorf. Next week, we're going to have our sales meeting. The week after that, we're going to be in Waldorf for HQDU. February 4th, we're going to be in White Marsh. Want to see all those Timonium agents, those White Marsh agents, the Bel Air agents, even Columbia coming up. It's going to be a great turnout there. Tyson's on February 11th. And then out in Martinsburg, West Virginia, want to see all of our West Virginia and Frederick area agents, Hagerstown. Let's all have a good time at their Martinsburg, Wednesday, February 25th. So you can see that HQU schedule for the next 6 weeks or so. Like I mentioned, Wednesday will be live sales meeting. Rumors are Nick Biberai and Ashley Kopecky maybe our 2 guests. Hopefully they'd stick because that's what I was told yesterday. All right, so those will be our 2 live guests here for next week. Cardinal Title Group, let's dive into our recent trends that we love to hear from Cardinal. Again, this is 135 contracts that they got last week, taking that temperature of the market, minute to minute, which is going to be so important as we get through the end of winter here and into spring. You want to be on top of the recent data. It's going to start to look different than it did in November and December. So you can see up top there, lower than list price in West Virginia, 60%. But in Virginia and Maryland, almost identical graphs there. 43% lower than list price, a third of them at list price, and about a quarter above list price. We haven't seen a lot of list price above list price the last couple weeks. So you're seeing that demand come back and that competition. Days on market, again, a lot of stuff in the black there. So 80%, 60, 65, smaller when it comes to that blue, which is the Wednesday Wake Quick. But we did have 29% in Virginia and 24% in Virginia that sold in less than 7 days. And that was down to a much smaller number these last 4 to 6 weeks. Still a lot of people getting contingencies, unless they were multiple bidding. Home inspection contingency, that's the highest it's ever been. Wowza. All in West Virginia, all in Maryland, D.C., 81% in Virginia got a home inspection contingency. All right. Seller subsidy. A lot of people in West Virginia got it, about a third to 43%. Still a good amount of people, if they're not competing yet, they can still get these things. If it were me and I had a buyer, I'd get out there quick because I can see the competition coming. I can see that water boiling on the stove, and I want to be able to get those contingencies and get the good price I want, maybe a rate buy down, all those things before everybody else floods into the marketplace. 99% of our people got paid as a buyer rep last week. 11% of those, that's a little bit high, got less than 2%. We had 12% of people got it 2, 56 at 2.5. It's funny, the 2.5 is the lowest it's been at 56%, but I think that 3% is the highest it's been. So it's kind of the haves, nots. 20% of people got 3, and then we had some people that got less. But still a lot of people getting paid and getting good money, and we'll continue to track that as we get into the spring. Reminder, guys, we got so many great tools. Jared James, 7-Figure Realtor with Jason Shepardek. We've got Keeping Current Matters and all these great things available for you. Make sure you dive into all the great things that we have. Zillow Showcase, it's not just about winning that listing. Look, you're listing when you're sitting out at a table, that seller's going to love it that you're showcasing their listing. But to me, I want my January listings to have showcase. Why? Because your April listings are looking at Zillow right now, and you want to look like the best realtor on the market. All right, let's dive into the full calendar for next week. New agent workshop in Front Row Monday morning. Weekly boost with Lynn Hamilton on Zoom. Let's get your week started off right. And then she's going to be in Chantilly. Jumpstart Live. You got to be here 11 to 3. Jumpstart Session 1. Jumpstart Session 2. If you have not been at Samson for a while, if you joined in the last 6 to 12 months and maybe you didn't do Jumpstart and you're a newer agent, or maybe you joined a while ago and you didn't, Jumpstart, dive into it. You can watch it online, but there's nothing like being there in person. Get there for Lynn's first 2 sessions of Jumpstart. Tuesday, Tyson's MBA contract class with Todd and Rolf. Thank you guys. Group coaching with Lori Woodruff at 10. A new agent workshop at 10 in Gainesville. And new agent, guys, means if you're new to us, not new to the industry. So if you're new to us, you've got those orientations. Sales meeting, 9 o'clock sharp on Zoom. Join Sarah and I, special guests. We'll have some great conversations there. CPA guidance for your LLC in Gainesville, 10 o'clock. Win more homes with Realtor with Homes. Oh, sorry, they would not like that. Win more homes with winmorewithhomes.com. Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Bull Trail office hours, 11 o'clock. Cardinal Title Group lunch and learn in McLean, 12 to 2 o'clock. So they'll feed you lunch, teach you up. It'll be a great opportunity there to meet our Cardinal staff from Wednesday in McLean. Hands-on Canva with Lisa and Lynn. I love this. So many people don't know how to use Canva. Great. Dive in with Lisa and Lynn there. Thursday morning at 10 o'clock. Thank you, ladies. Lofty class at 10. Mastermind for our $0 to $2 million group. How do you want to get to that next group? Learn from people that are in your same place, and they're going to give you some tips on how they're getting deals, help you get to that $2 to $5 million group. New agent workshop in Lake Ridge, Thursday at 11. I know where I want to go Thursday. I'm going to see if my schedule will allow me to get up there, but White Marsh Chili Cook-Off, 12:30. There you go. I love it. That's going to be lots of fun. Business Skill Builders with Lynn. The value of Jumpstart. So this is kind of an add-on to that great Jumpstart class. 1 to 2 o'clock. That's a Zoom. Marketing Mastery with Lynn. The power of your database. There's not a more important thing that you can learn than how to work your database in your sphere of influence. That is where all the good stuff is. Jump into that class with Lynn on Thursday. We're going to close the week strong. Contract and addendum training for Maryland Association of Realtors Friday at 10. Real Scout training with Stephanie Friday at 11. We were in Arlington on Wednesday, and I was disappointed at how few people are using Real Scout and how few people are putting out those market snapshots. You need to work with Real Scout with your buyers. Keep them off Zillow. Keep them off Realtor. Keep them off Homes. And you need to be providing those free market snapshots to every single person you know. Give them something of value. Give them something to remember you by. So all great stuff. Guys, thank you so much for all your support. We just continue to crush it in so many ways. And I'm really just so thankful. We had a great 2025, 2026 off to a fantastic start. The energy at our brokerage, the energy at our offices and at our trainings and about the market is off the charts. And it's because of all your guys' hard work and support and your support of Cardinal Title Group, guys. We have fantastic staff over there. Please continue to bring your opportunities to them as much as you can. They will earn your trust, earn your respect, earn your business. And the more you do that, the more we can continue to make this brokerage the best in the DMV by a long shot, from Richmond to Baltimore to newly coming Pennsylvania and everywhere in between. So thank you all so much for all your hard work. We'll see you at our sales meeting on Wednesday and Zoom and everywhere else all over our footprint. Have a great weekend and see you soon.